So, I hear you're interested in Delta Force. Well, you're in luck. Today, I'm gonna try to sell you the pros and cons of Delta Force. Hi everyone, it's your favorite local Tamer Fox, KhofeKat, and I've been playing it since Season 1 and now entering Season 2. I already spent like, what, 75 plus hours? So you could say that I've spent quite a lot of time in this game though. Now, look at the whiteboard, shall we? The whiteboard that I, a copycat, already prepared for you. And let's start with the pros. Cause why not? Everyone likes some positivity first, right? So the first one is gonna be... Ta-da! The game is basically free. It doesn't cost anything. And the most important one is it's not pay to win. So there wouldn't be any random mumbo jumbo that could kill you because of the enemy paid a gun to unlock it. And it's more powerful than your free gun. No, that's not. Nada. And because of the game is basically free, it also uncovered the second pros. And that is gonna be the community is very active and have a very big player base. By the time of this recording, the active player base is around 70k, which is very active and have like a very big player, you know. Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious because the game is basically free and it doesn't cost anything except your storage and your time. So, because basically the game doesn't cost you anything, a lot of people must like give it a shot or something, I don't know. And then, boom, they uncover the third pros, and that is the gameplay is actually quite fun. If you like Battlefield but don't wanna play, I don't know, Battlefield 2042 or your money a little bit of a tight spot, then I say give this game a shot. If you like a big scale wars with gameplay or shooting that feels like Call of Duty to a certain degree of course, well let me tell you something Foxians, you're at the right place. And if you somehow got bored of the warfare mode, the big scale war mode, which is not really possible, well the devs got you covered. You get limited time events with their own prices of course. They also have other modes like, sorry, the second biggest other mode, I can't just like call it a normal mode. It's the second biggest one, and that is operations mode, where it's more like an extraction shooter. If you act into extraction shooter with a gunfight that felt like Call of Duty, then look no further Foxians, operation mode is for you. And finally, we got one mode that are still being developed, and that is Black Hawk Down, a co-op story mission that uncovered the story of Delta Force Black Hawk Down, the original game. Yes, this game is the remaster of that game. Sorta, you could say. It does sound all good and pretty, right? Well, it does not mean that it doesn't have any caveats. The first cons is gonna be... it's gonna be hard. The update is quite big. Like, very big. What do I mean by that? Well, good question. Do you know we're on the second season now on Delta Force? I already mentioned it in the first place, and if you did not listen to it, well congratulations, you're not paying attention. Well, when you actually play or update the game from Season 1 to Season 2, it takes around 57 gigabytes. Yikes, I know. And mind you, when I download the game for the first time in the first season, it takes around 50 to 60 gigabytes. So I'm pretty much re-download the game again without any reason except for updating it. The reason for this big update apparently because of, I don't know, this game is actually built on Unreal Engine 5. Yes, that engine that are being, you know, a masterpiece in a sarcastic way. So that's why if you have like a slow or limited internet, you have been warned Foxians. Second cons is gonna be bots. Yes, bots. I noticed this when entered my playtime around 20 plus hours when the brand new game Glitter starting to fade away. I realized that in every match around 5 to 10 players on the lower scoreboard, they always kill like, I don't know, one digit. Like we're not talking about 5 or 8 or 9. No. 1. Sometimes 0 throughout the game. And when you're in the middle of a match, you could see them doing this weird movement, just like walking around or just strafing, but not trying to shoot or revive or do anything useful actually. It's annoying when you're in the middle of the heat of a battle and you see a medic just tap on you walking away from you. And I know it doesn't game breaking in some capacity, because at the other side of the enemy team they also suffer the same fate with us, which makes it balanced to a certain degree. Yes, I'm kinda coping. I don't know what's going on, like the player base are pretty high in the Steam DB, and yet they're still bots. So yeah, like I said, you've been warned, okay? And finally, the third cons, the most important one you could say, for the developers, please, in the name of Fox, nerf CI-19 and SD552. For those who haven't played it yet, I'm warning you, you try it, you dumb. Be warned, again, you're gonna face opponents who uses these cursed weapons, CI-19 and SD552. Both of these is pretty broken, but we're not talking the fact that you can use it like a sniper. No, because every single weapon in this game could be used like a sniper, even the SMG if you actually build it correctly. No, the main reason why it's OP, if you're fighting against them 1v1, trust me, it does not matter if you shot the person first, they will always win in close to a medium range, unless you are using the 2 overpowered weapon, same like them. Yes, it's that deadly. Almost all guns can be modified to become a laser beam with the right attachment and right modification. However, this gun, this amazing not broken at all gun, its base stats already pretty accurate and deadly. I know some folks would defend it and say, "Boy, KhofeKat, it's probably because you need to have a very high level to unlock it, and maybe you're just skill issue." Well, let me tell you something. First of all, shut up, you don't know me, there. And second of all, a lot of my friends that actually play with me also saying the same thing. If other people already said it, then trust me, it is that broken. It's frustrating, okay? To be killed whenever you already shot first. And that's all the cons. The cons doesn't weigh or do a lot of justice for you to not to try it. I mean, the game is basically free and it doesn't cost you anything. And besides, if you're already like, I don't know, starting to get bored with e-girl simulator or sticky biki simulator, then please be my guest to test it and you won't regret it. It came from a person that spent like 75 plus hours on it. I know I should touch some grass today. And also a VTuber that started his VTubing career by playing this game. So anyway, what do you guys think? Maybe some of you already play it and I know that some of you doesn't agree with me, or just leave it in the comments. I wanna listen to your yap about it. And trust me, I won't bite. And if you like for me to yap more or more content from me, then please go check out my YouTube and consider to like and subscribe. Till then, Foxians, this is KhofeKat and I am out.